Yeah, I was thinking it was probably the wrong thing to do. I was thinking, which is probably the wrong thing to do. I act like I'm rich, but I ain't got shit. There's a bunch of people that's been trying to. Whatever. I act like I'm rich, but I ain't got shit because it's faced by rich in the mind. But you will know that because you ain't got no meaning. But the thing is this: I was thinking, how can I express this? Because I got a desire for control. I guess that's why I think so much. It's not possible to express this because some of the concepts go back to the beginning of the time, and I don't know your point of origin. You got to find it out for yourself. So I'm gonna just talk and hope you connect the dots in whatever timeline you do. I'm not trying to force it, right? That would be rejection. I'm gonna break up with the bitch because I ain't gonna get my way with her, right? Look, we live in a very interesting thing. It's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than a camel through the eye of a needle, right? That means my mind is going to defeat me because I take pride in it. It ain't got nothing to do with coins. Richness is whatever you take pride in. That's why you won't drop the idea. And if you don't drop the idea, what does that mean? You're trying to command the idea. What does that mean? You put it ahead of you. So basically, a woman ain't going to choose what's lesser than her. That's why good girls like bad guys. She ain't going to choose nobody to boss her around. But remember my Chris Rock say men go one direction, women don't go backwards? Or men can go backwards, women don't? That would mean a man is the woman. That's why the Silver Surfer was grabbing the bitch titties, because he's just a projection of what she needs to get out of her situation. But then you realize that's inverted because life ain't nothing but a big fucking basketball. Birth returning back to birth. You just come back with a flag. You better hope you ain't got no flag on your flagpole when you bounce back down. It might disturb your rotate. Look, so basically it's hard for a rich man to get into heaven, motherfucker, because you can't control this bitch. My bitch is gay. Your past only loves itself. Your past don't want to fuck your future. That's why you have to leave them bitches behind. That's why I don't talk to my family. I cannot be great and also in their presence. Just like you cannot be aware and also social. Because to be social is to seek out control. Is to seek out control is to seek out what? Not life. You think you define it with your rich attitude. Life is death, a constant falling, an interlude to death, right? You just can't accept it because you're a bitch. Kids don't want to accept that they did, but not because they wrong or bad or evil. Same reason good girls appear to like bad guys simply because they're a division of you. My left side can't touch my right side. If I'm looking out, hoping it's going to command me, it's always going to disappoint me. That's why you understand there is no control. I sit behind it and support and let the orders come down to me. Then I'm not picky. It's been given. I wasted no energy trying to preserve the idea in the first place. I wasted no energy setting up the idea to then go further, do work, and that's what the kids be like. I'm afraid to die. I'm afraid to die. But the seeking out work. How can I explain this? A man can go backwards. That is death. Eve is Adam, right? He's trying to control the bitch, and that's the bitch don't know no meaning. She don't know no meaning. She forgets that she needs you. It's you trying to control her. It don't matter if they say Eve was a woman. It's positive, negative, peanut butter, chocolate. That's just symbols and labels. If you take pride in that knowledge, it's going to be harder for you to get through that needle than a fucking camel. You understand? There's a picture that is confirmed by the opinions of the people around me, and I put them. It's been given to me. I have no reason to, and that's what I realized. It's a compass. If you have no touch with your internal self, you're not gonna be able to feel your thoughts enough to make the right choices. The world tells you where to go. My body, this wall is a part of my body. The sink is also too. It's just a muscle I ain't used in a long time. I extend into the edges of the universe. It's just I didn't be stretching my back muscles. Look. Men can go like, okay, so I project this woman ahead of me, right? But that's why the Silver Surfer didn't look back when he was grabbing that bitch right titty. The titty is a representation of commanding you because it's the food. He didn't look back because he's a projection of her. What I was yesterday looks forward, comes through the woman like a doorway, right? But then I said the woman, right, because it's the man trying to control the woman. She knows no meaning. She knows no meaning. The man knows meaning, and logic is a line. The man don't go backwards, but it's the face. The face is inverted in an inverted universe. So Chris Rock might make a joke talking about women, but it's really inverted because that's the part of the face. Whereas eternally alone, the separation anxiety got you believing somebody should be there. But if you take pride in the idea that you should not be alone, it's going to send your ass out of the eye of the needle straight to hell. You understand what I'm saying? You do not take pride in your ideas. You operate on what's given. That separation anxiety got you in denial about what life is. the process of death. Now, a lot of motherfuckers today in these modern times, they bitches. They'll sit on top of you. But see, that's relative to me. That's where it gets confusing. That's why you don't want to blame. And you want to accept what's given. That's why Jesus, oh God, well, I guess it's what it is. You know why? Because then you risk taking yourself to hell for real. If I don't fear death, death can't fear. You can't take me to hell even if you kill me. Right? Then you realize, oh, you've been giving me false definition, mislabeling, confusing me with the language I would hope hold you. Why? Because you dangle some shit in my face. You dangle some shit in my face that I think I can't live without. That makes me rich, don't it? By making me believe I'm poor. Just like a poor man, a bum that ain't got nothing to lose, can walk down the street happy, talking his mind for real, free for real. These motherfuckers going to work ain't free. And ain't nobody telling them they got to go to work. They cowardice is telling them. They desire to control the world from their cubicle is telling them. They ain't going to make it through the eye of the needle. They just don't know that yet. They think they doing the right thing. They think by separating from me. But they're just my past. When you look out in your eye, they're trapped in the eye. The eye can only show me the past, even though it looks like I'm looking ahead. That's inverted. We're wrong. They're telling us the thing on wrong because we're made to be straight. But why would they be telling us anything? Why? That's an illusion. It's relative motion. You will always be dissatisfied because life is the process of death. Like I said, I can't explain it to you. You got to feel it for yourself. You got to sense that sensitivity in your eye yourself. Can't nobody tell it to you. I tell myself these things and it's confirmed by the people around me. I can imagine the end of the summer. Yeah, they can't. They know no meaning. They're half moons, dogs. Now they get offense because they think they know the meaning of the word dog. You don't know me. I'm in your past. I'm gay, right? You don't know the meaning of the word dog. Motherfucker, you assuming you do because you seek control like a rich man. And just because you try to command and just like that. They don't know what they're looking at. Churches ain't treating them shit, but you can forgive them because they know no meaning. The woman know no meaning. She just a veil, a shadow against a wall. Beyond that is my own imagination, me. Where's the difference at? Where's the dissonance? Where's the distinction and the division at? You created yourself. Right? Now I said, was I going to talk this? You ain't going to really help them. They got to find it for themselves if they're even real. Right? So what am I talking for? Because it gave me a feeling like, oh, I could do it, but I don't have to because I'm not a slave to my thoughts. Or I couldn't do it and it wouldn't bother me. Oh, so that's the way to do it. But that's a sensation. I described it in words, but that's limitation of the sensation, I feel. That sensation is accomplished. Now, women can't raise men. Men are conscious. A woman ain't going to be able to teach you how to seek that out. Meaning, nobody externally going to be able to tell you how to get to heaven. You got to learn it for yourself. So how you going to do that? You listen to other motherfuckers uplifting the world before you. That's like Adam pretending to be Eve, projecting her before him, then blaming her. No, motherfucker, it's you. Pointy finger, pokey, fucky fighter, fucky bitch, it's you. The one in the middle is the wall. It goes both ways because it provides a doorway for my place of yesterday to come into today. That's why the Silver Surfer didn't look back into the tree in the middle of the garden. The middle of the garden go both ways. But the Silver Surfer was actually the woman, Eve. That's why she came second. They do not educate us properly because they got that hubris that their thoughts are rich. They're sitting in front of a whole bunch of people really trying to free themselves from their past, but pretend they bring other people to salvation. Incorrect. We don't have to talk. There's no right way to do the wrong thing. We don't have to talk. Now, I'm going to pretend you don't exist so I can forgive you and understand, like, oh, that's just my own longing for socialization because I know it's wrong. You long for the things you're missing out on that release themselves from your grasp. That's what you long for, the fear of loss of that. I know I cannot be with my mother, my sister, my father, my brother, my cousin, or even these motherfuckers around me and be good. That's why when they cut my dick off, that's why the doctor said, you still the greatest? You gotta talk to the bitch like you ain't got no dick. You might talk to her nicer, right? Leave me alone. You have no right to enslave me. Now, if this is what's given to me, it's what's been given to me. I walk because I do not seek. I am fulfilled. You're right. Oh, you act like you rich, but you ain't got shit. But I can forgive you because you just as surface level as the surface level shit you think I ain't got. I don't need this surface level earth bullshit. And the only reason you associate with it is because you're a part of it. If it were not for a man, a woman would not exist. And if it were not for a woman, a man would extend it to infinity. Now, what is infinity? It's not positive or negative. It's not life or death. It's this way or that way. It's just your surface level feelings, the things you think, you say I don't got enough of, is what's holding you down the hill. So your words are irrelevant. Your opinions are just as valuable as you say mine are, because you are me. Now, if you don't want to say that, that's fine. We come from two different directions. Without me, you don't exist. And without you, I could jump into infinity. I weaken myself just by acknowledging you. That's why you don't acknowledge me, because you're the rich one not trying to weaken yourself and put your burdens down. I let my thoughts go when I service other people, when I didn't charge that motherfucker for the production. Why? Because I knew I could not guarantee him life. You tell me these things as if you know, and I know you don't know no meaning. You have moan dog face ass pig. But how can you be a pig if you know no meaning? Right. The invisible woman was actually the Silver Surfer. The middle door is actually Adam. Just like T.D. Jakes said, oh, Adam was a girl. Yeah, he didn't mean it. Little girl, boy, don't mean shit. Words, surface level bullshit. The shit you think I ain't got enough of. Wrong, but you got to find that out for yourself. That's why I'm just talking. My compass told me I could, but I noticed the patience loses from my breath, so maybe I should shut up now. That compass does not lie. You better get in touch with your body, but remember, these bitches on the outside, the background players / quote-unquote women, cannot teach a man, a sinner, how to be a sinner. You are not the sinner. You do not have the meaning I have. But if I'm a rich man, if I'm a poor man, what? Drop that fucking meaning. There is no fucking meaning, bitch. We could be friends. That's why I loved you. That's why I wanted to serve you and let you tell me what to pick to eat. I didn't tell you what I want to fucking eat like this asshole does. He seems like he's greater than you, but you only chase him because you know he's lesser, because you know he has less patience, and you know the key to life is patience. You know this, so to speak, one angle is describing patience, so to speak. You chase him because he's lesser than you. That's why good girls like bad guys. I am not the lesser. If I turn my back, the whole goddamn ship sinks. So who are you to disrespect me? I don't need your respect, bitch, because I'm not rich enough to try to control my thoughts. He only broke up with me. Why? Because he tried to control me. Couldn't have his way with me. I cannot be what I am in your presence. If I were to walk away from you, you would die. But don't see how I limit myself, but I still allow you to breathe. How can I breathe with no air? Now, I'm talking and sound like nonsense because I know to talk logically can't affect you because I don't know your point of origin. And in order for you to share what I have in my meaning, we have to extend together into the beginning of time, which is impossible because we're different. You know what that means? There are no wrong answers. You give your freedom up. You give it up. Right? I'm not complaining to you motherfuckers no more. I'm not telling you not to go to work. That's me seeking to control the world. I'm just not going to go to work. Now, if there's a job to be done, I'm going to do it. But there is no job to be done. I ain't got to go work. I ain't got to go to work for what? Motherfucker, they ain't saving you. Giving you this brand new car ain't saving you. How many motherfuckers died? That's population control. It's deception in the sky. That car ain't gonna give you excitement, make your life fast, give you this need for speed. No, the motherfucker is population control. Just like this goddamn bottle of water. Got me exactly. If you give yourself to the world, it will kill you. You gotta be the middle visible man. You gotta be the invisible woman in the middle. Ain't no coincidence. That's why it's the invisible woman. The man is the woman, motherfucker. They just say it invertedly. Because the language is disguised. Because the bitch is a lie. She's just a veil, a shadow on the wall. It's you behind it. Why do you wish to fall? They don't teach shit at church. I burn every day at the end of the month. That's why we'll burn the world down. Y'all some bitches if you ain't me. That's why I don't need you to agree and I understand unless we extend together into the negative infinity, the edge of time. You will never know unless you know yourself, and I won't be there for you. Because by the time you learn what I think I know right now, you're going to realize you're alone now. It's but a shadow to you. So now I see myself in your position. You are not nothing but me later. Why would I go to work and you would seek to enslave me and put this misery upon me? You hear them laughing. They're pigs. They're just a veil. I can forgive them. They don't know the meaning I know. They're associating me with their meaning. They're associating me with their meaning the same way my dick is my tailbone from my ass point of view. You get what I'm saying? Just like a cigarette in Europe is a camel from Jay-Z point of view. You get what I'm saying? Just like Jupiter is the sun from the planet point of view. You get what I'm saying? We can only speak in terms of what we know. The problem is we don't know each other. Bitch, so what you talking to me like I don't deserve to be a Don? I do deserve, motherfucker. You don't know me. I'm just a new type. I ain't been a new one. You don't think I got the bar? I can't raise the bar. I ain't been a new motherfucker bar. Who heard you tell me anything? I'm not your star. Why are you trying to be my exactly? You think I'm centered, but they liars. They're the veil. They're centered. If they were not centered, they would be able to see me and I would not suffer. But I don't seek to control them no more. I want to be invisible now. I'm thankful for it.